Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. And, well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. In between, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good ones. Stove flamming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect, she's a Satanist.
Satanist.
She has problems. She's depressed, for God's sakes.
Satanist.
Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails in red nail polish. And see, does that sound like Mary Sue to you?
Yes.
I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively. Passively?
Yeah, we started speaking French at each other in like passive-aggressive tones. I don't know any French, but like.
I don't think that's what Frenching is.
I know, but I mean.
How do you speak French in passive-aggressive tones?
I don't know.
It's possible?
Probably, I don't know.
I know a little bit of French, but you can't do it in passive-aggressively.
Because you know the curse words.
Oh, 2-bit man. Yeah, 2-bit man.
I don't know how to do a passive-aggressive voice.
It's think of whenever you offer to help your mom or your dad or whatever with the dishes and they're like, no, it's fine, I've got it. And then like 10 minutes later, they're like, whatever helps me in this house.
See, if you want to have fun with it, say 2-bit man.
2-bit man?
I don't want to. What does it mean?
It's French for you stupid bitch.
That's right.
And it doesn't sound anything like it.
It's hard to sound angry in French.
It really is.
Unless you're like fluent in it, like you're from there, then you can sound very mad all the time.
Maddie, did you rip up the cheesy bread?
Huh?
Did you rip up
But
the
are
cheesy
you gonna continue with this episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, are we gonna continue here?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We started Frenching passively. We took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine and we had sex. See, that's stupid.
That's exactly how it works. Perfect smut. 10 out of 10.
Oh, Draco.
While getting an orgasm, all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words, Vampire. I was so angry.
You bastard!
I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed.
No, but you don't understand!
Draco pleaded, but I knew too much.
No, you fucking idiot. You probably have
shouted.
AIDS anyway.
Please tell me you all actually got that joke. It's not really a joke, it's kind of really offensive, but tell me you all got it.
No.
Stupid people think all homosexuals have AIDS.
Okay.
Crying Russ didn't get that.
I put on my clothes all huffy and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and some other people.
Vampire Potter, you motherfucker!
I yelled.
Can we call him Professor Snap, Crackle, Pop now?
Yes,
Oh, God.
we can call him Professor Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Chapter 8, and stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came in the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back.
Ebony, it's not what you think!
Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understandingly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. I was excited.
What? That was...
Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she's very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she had converted to Satanism, she is Slytherin now, not Gryffindor, because that's how that shit's decided.
Apparently all Slytherins are Satanists. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit?
Snap, Crackle, and Pop demeaned angrily in his code voice, but I ignored him.
Vampire, I can't believe you treated me with Draco.
I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so was Ebony, for a while, but then what is this?
I don't know who's talking!
Did
Who's
it just switch
talking?
to Draco?
I think it's...
Maybe it's
Draco
here?
speaking.
Is it Draco?
Yeah.
Okay, so... I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I went out with a vampire, I'm bi, and so is Ebony. For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany. Who the fuck is Brittany?
McKenna's Brittany.
No.
McKenna, what the fuck? You stole my man. You stupid, preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. God, like I would hang out with a prep.
I can't read. Crap. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore.
Said Vampire.
Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard.
I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I
Virility.
started to burst into tears.
Is it like fertility, but virility? Or is it like virgin fertility? Like, which one is it?
Okay, let's move on. Chapter 9. And stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache. And the reason Snap, Crackle, and Pop doesn't lick Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. Correct. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. He was wearing all black, but it was obvious it wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort.
So it was like Voldemort, but it was Voldemort.
It is Voldemort.
So who's Voldemort?
You can be Voldemort.
Hey, no.
Yes!
I'm narrating.
No, you
Do
have
it.
to be someone. Be Voldemort.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, Maddie.
No!
I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted in Paris. I couldn't run away.
Maddie.
Crookshanks. What? What is that word? Crookshanks.
That's the cat. The cat is hiding in the wand. It's
Oh.
wand secrets are hidden in their wand secret is that cats are in them, namely Hermione Granger's cat. Excuse me. Bloody Mary Smith.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that a golf version of
Hermione.
Hermione?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Okay, go on.
We're on Crookshanks.
I know
Yes,
she
wrong
said
person.
she said
You said that already.
Oh, okay. I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. He yelled, I almost killed Vampire Potter. Thought about Vampire and his eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looked just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up?
Well, that's what they said. Oh my gosh.
Maddie, it's you.
Oh. No, Voldemort.
I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun.
No, please.
I begged, thou must. He yelled, if thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco.
How did you know?
I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude you're so retarded look in his face. I have telekinesis. he answered cruelly, and if you doth not kill vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco. He shouted, and he flew away angrily on his broomstick.
Just hopped up.
They're fucking mad. Do the gun. Just fucking gun.
That always like.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. When did
Okay.
Voldemort ever use a broom?
That's what I was
He
gonna
never did!
When did he ever talk like that? I don't think he
Okay,
ever talked.
anyways.
I have telekinesis.
He was all like, bitch, you so dead.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods.
Draco.
I said,
Hi.
Hi.
he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, get it? Because Joel Madden and Gerald Way. Between Joel Madden and Gerald Way.
Are you okay?
I asked.
No.
He answered.
I'm sorry I got all mad at you. I thought you cheated on me.
I expelled. How does one expel?
You spell the sentence. Yum.
Did someone read that's okay? I didn't
Yes.
hear. Okay.
I thought you
He
said
said
that's
all
okay.
the
Like,
best. We went back into Hogwarts together making out.
The only one of us here that's probably ever actually made out with someone.
How does one do that while walking?
I will send you a picture later.
Chapter 10. And stupid you gay fags. If you do not lick my story, then frick off. Yes, it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a Moogle after all. And she and vampire and evil, that's why they moved houses, okay? That was because they were Satanists.
Yeah, apparently.
all Satanists go to Slytherin.
Alright. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. Was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Jikke, Slipknot, and Unker. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it.
Diabolo.
And Harrogrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed so they weren't coming and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with the cruise. Except you wrote it earlier.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I'm right, Matt. Or a steak.
Giant T-bone steak.
I probably watched a
T-bone
depressing
steak.
movie like The Corpse Bride. That movie wasn't that
It
depressing.
wasn't that sad.
That was so
I mean, like,
depressing.
kind of in the middle, you were just like, oh no. And at the end, you're just like, okay.
I put on a black leather skirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said simple plain on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
I'm just imagining you in your princess crown, Andy.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
And you're just posing perfectly. I'll show you that picture
Okay.
later. Unless
You
I
still
already
have
have.
that picture, don't you?
I do, and Katie put it on her Instagram, so.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears.
Oh shit, who's Bloody Mary? I'm not being Bloody Mary. I'm being
McKenna.
people.
But why am I stuck with all the parts?
I had to read like half the chapter one time. You shut the fuck up.
Fine, I will do it. Emily, are you okay?
Vladimir asked in a concerted voice.
What the fuck do you think?
I asked angrily, and then I said,
Well, Voldemort came in, and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort, I'll fucking kill Draco.
I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall.
Jazzy 20s music. Can you imagine that? Draco just.
That's you.
I know, but can you imagine that? Draco just
Yes.
hopping out and the 20s jazz music started playing.
Oh wow.
Okay. No, wait, yeah? Okay. Why didn't you fucking tell me?
He shouted.
How could you? You fucking pose a mug of bitch!
See, is
See,
that
that out of character. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. And he ran out crying.
I imagine like this tiny white wimp boy baby.
We
Like,
practiced
as
for
Draco.
1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew that this time it wasn't because he had a headache.
What have you done?
He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically nuts swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why.
Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist.
I thought it said he could die!
I know, right?
Alright!
This is.
You still going?
Yeah, let's just end at the end of like chapter 12 and then I think we'll be
In at this very moment where it's like the most intense.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 11. And I said, stoop flamin' you preps. See, if this chapter is stupid, 1111, it's deals with it real serious issues. Spitsy for herself if it's stupid brew. Thanks to my friend Raven for helping me.
No!
I screamed. I was horrified. But Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I
Fuck
ran.
off, McKenna.
Cried.
Hey!
Cried.
I'm trying to comfort you again.
Fuck off!
Shit!
Touch me!
You should freak me more.
But chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it in my heart to commit suicide. Why does she have her own steak?
Why did she have a T-bone like in her bathroom?
I have food in my bathroom.
Okay.
I'm
I
complete.
was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sadly. Put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. 6 pairs.
How many times does this girl like change clothes in the day?
Too many.
Like a preppy girl at my school.
She's a prep.
She's a prep when she hates preps.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap, Crackle, and Pop was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it.
You chose the wrong character, McKenna.
Dang it!
Broomsticks.
Everyone has broomsticks. Maddie, you have to
Oh
scream.
god.
Ew, you fucking pervs! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what?
I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in.
Abacadabra!
He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
Okay!
He just like ripped up his stomach and was like, bam!
Oh jeez.
Okay.
I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in.
Maddie.
Ebony has been revealed that someone has. No!
He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then waved his wand, and suddenly,
Oh god.
Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk."
Who is that talking? Dumbledore? I guess?
No.
I think so.
Wait.
I think that's Dumbledore.
Why is Hagrid a little Hogwarts student? What the heck?
I don't know, just
Okay.
read it.
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. God, Dumbledore, you're a dick.
I may be a Hogwarts student!
Hagrid paused angrily.
But I am also a Satanist! I fucking can't with this fucking story. My mom is gonna walk down here and be like, what the fuck? Oh shit, I was supposed to be talking again. This cannot be!
Snap, Crackle, and Pop said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him.
There must be other factors! You don't have any!
I yelled in madly.
Okay.
Lupin held up the camera triumphantly.
Miss Lynn's made a room, but the tape is still there.
I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
Okay. Why are you doing this?
Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak.
Worst
And
God.
then I heard the words I had
The
heard
worst
before,
cock.
but not from him. Do not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint.
Because!
It sounds like he's about to bust out in song and dance.
Just you wait, just wait.
Hagrid said. He paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Dear God, he's gonna bust out in song and dance, isn't it? Okay. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. I fucking knew it.
That's exactly what he fucking does.
Jeez. Because you're gothic?
Snap, Crackle, and Popped asked in a little afraid voice because he was a friend. It meant he was connected with Saturn.
Because I love her!
Oh jeez.
Oh my god!
Dude, Ebony, is everyone just after your V?
Yes. No, it's secretly she has a D.
So everyone just wants the D from Ebony?
Yeah. The D from
Okay.
Ebony! OMFG!
Ebony
Ebony!
Ebony's D.
Oh my god!
Careful. Harry will hit you with his womb.
I am Harry.
That was Dumbledore!
Harry Womb?
That was Dumbledore that threw his womb.
Yes, Harry totally has a womb.
Okay.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Chapter 12. And stop feigning, okay? Hagrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap ain't Christian? Plus, Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay?
Where did Cedric come into
What?
this?
Where the fuck did Cedric come from?
I
Cedric
don't.
is just.
Okay,
I thought
let's-
he died.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
but this
just
point he's dead, so.
let's just go.
Okay.
I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together.
Maddie.
Oh.
No.
No! Sorry.
I thought it was Hagrid, which was vampire. He started to scream.
Oh wait, that was my part.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's me. OMG, no, my scar hurts.
And then
Oh, baby.
his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whiteys.
His red whiteys.
Whitey tidies.
I stopped.
How did you know?
Oh, it's me. I saw it and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt.
No!
I ran up closer.
I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I shouted.
I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me and I always covered it up with foundation.
He said back.
Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me! And then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondaged.
Oh, but
What? Okay.
Every fangirl's dream.
Yes.
So he's a kinky old man?
Yes, Voldemort is a kinky old man with no nose.
okay.
Oh.
Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now recovering from my slit wrist. Snap, Crackle, and Pop and Lupin and Hagrid
Hagrid?
Capitalized.
I don't know.
They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls.
Like us, I mean.
Dumbledore had constipated the video camera they took of me naked. Up my middle finger at them.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses.
Oh jeez.
I just banged my elbow on my desk. Okay, I gotta prepare for this. Wait, what is it?
Who's...
Enemy! I need to tell you something!
He said in a serious voice, giving me the roses.
Fuck off!
I told him.
You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, even though I was wearing pink fishneck.
And have an entirely pink coffin.
Pretty much.
Oh.
I don't like fucked up parts like you anyway, so...
I snapped. Hagrid
Talk to
had
him.
been mean to me before being gothic.
Got it. No, enemy! Those are not
Hagrid
roses!
says,
Those are not roses!
What, are they goths too, you poser prep?
I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses.
I saved your life!
He yelled angrily.
Wait.
No, you didn't, I replied.
Wait, hold on.
You're safe.
Who the fuck is talking?
Question mark.
Well then,
Okay, wait, I talk and then Maddie goes.
yeah.
No, you didn't talk. No.
No, that's me.
No, okay. Okay, yes, it is you. It's just, it's weird. Okay, you go.
You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being beat up by Snape and Snap and Lupin.
Who masturbated? Is that spelled wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses.
These aren't roses!
He suddenly looked at them with an evil look. Sly and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say.
It's a little song lyric. I don't know what song though.
That's not a spell, it's an MCR song.
I corrected him wisely.
It's not a spell, it's an MCR song.
Okay, wait, where the hell are we? Okay.
I know.
I get it. I just was scrolling. I know! I was just warming up my vocal cords.
Then he screamed.
Oh god, here we go.
Do it.
Petulus Marengo me! Crem... what the fuck is it? Cremilfi Romaccio! For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute! Especially for Raven, I love you, girl. Yay, monoto kayo!
That sounds like
And
a
then the
Japanese
roses
man
turned to
trying
a
to
huge
sing
black
lyrics.
flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep.
Okay, I believe you now. What? WTF is Draco?
What the fuck is Draco?
I don't know, it's spelled differently, so maybe
What
that's
the
like
fuck
Draco's...
are you doing?
Maybe that's like Draco and it's Draco's evil twin brother.
Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing.
Maddie.
You see, Ebony.
Inabe.
Inabe.
N.O.B.
Dumbledore said, watching the flame. Dumbledore.
To see what is in the flames.
You reviewers, slams, get it?
You must find yourself first, okay?
Okay.
I have found myself, okay, you made old man!
Hagrid yelled, Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stomped off back into his bed.
You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore!
Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel Armstrong on them.
What?
I put my boots all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't
Oh,
know
wow.
who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off.
I guess I'm a prep.
I put on some blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss.
Oh, it's me. You look kawaii, girl.
Bloodamara said sadly.
Maddie.
Thanks.
No,
Thanks.
yes.
You do too.
I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap, Crackle, and Pop and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff.
Hi.
He said in a depressed way.
Hi back.
I said in a Raquilli said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then, we jumped onto each other and started screwing each other.
Look, McKenna, when I said about lesbian shit in my bed.
Who's Professor McGoogle?
No, isn't that me? Stop it now, you horny simpletons!
You already
Check Professor McGoogle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else.
Vampire, you fucker!
I said, slapping him.
Okay. Just
Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco.
I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream.
OMFGs, no! My scar hurts!
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whiteys. This sounds oddly familiar.
Copy and paste. No!
I ran up closer.
Even though you were running away. Like, it seems we made it to an anime.
Maddie, it's you again.
Oh, I thought you didn't have a scar anymore!
I shouted.
I do, but Diablo changed into a pentagram for me. And wait!
Diablo.
I think there was like some kind of weird flashback and we just didn't see it happen.
Okay. Changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation.
He said back.
Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondaged.
Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What the fuck? You're supposed to writ this 11111111. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater I?
I could just see this happening between John and Raven though.
I'm pretty sure this is where they kind of fell apart. You can see where their friendship.
Okay.
Oh wait,
fell
I
apart.
can show you a
Are
shout
we gonna
out.
keep going or is that it?
That's gonna be it for this episode. And who's gonna do the outro? Maddie.
What am I
Okay.
say for the outro?
All right.
Maddie, it's Maddie's turn for the outro. You're next,
Okay.
McKenna.
I
Okay.
just talked to the people watching this.
You have to say keep calm and party conservative.
Okay. Hope you liked it and keep calm and party conservatively.
Yay!
That's the outro. Yeah, whatever.